through. I'd best be worrying about myself if I was you, Peggy.
Don't you threaten me, Rockhouse Hicks. You're up to something, aren't you, old man? All this time and you still ain't learned your lesson. You're going to try something else, just like you did with Bronwyn Hyatt, and when it all goes to hell, you won't care who you take with you, will you?
He smiled. Peggy, darling, I didn't know you cared.
I'm just tired of finding that girl in my dumpster, she snapped. Get it stopped, or I'll stop it for you.
In a drawl so slow it seemed to suspend time, the old man said, When the last leaf falls from the widow's tree this year, she'll be done for good. No coming back. No bothering anyone no more. Nobody'll find her bones, and before next spring, nobody'll even remember her. She'll just be a wisp of a thing. Peggy looked toward the tree, now hidden behind a low patch of morning cloud. She breathed out hard through her nose.
That's a terrible thing to do, Rockhouse. Even for you, even to her.
Set in motion a long time ago, he said blithely. Just took this long to finish up.
Not everybody's afraid of you, you know. Eventually, somebody'll stand up to you. Then where will you be?
Right here on this porch, Peggy, he assured her, and patted the chair's arm with one of his six-fingered hands.
Humph,
she said, and stamped away. The old man smiled, with no amusement and more than a little contempt. Peggy returned to the Catamount corner. She poured some coffee from the machine in the dining room, then went behind the desk and began sorting the day's paperwork. The honeymooning couple in room 6 would be checking out soon. They had conceived no children. She always knew when it happened under her roof, and she'd have to strip the bedclothes, wash the disgusting little private hairs out of the shower, and make sure no condom wrappers had fallen into places where another guest might accidentally discover them. She stared at the swirling pattern of cream and sweetener atop her coffee. A change was coming, all right, one that had nothing to do with the seasons. Needsville changed so slowly, most people, even those with true Tufa blood in them, barely noticed. But this would be a big change. She could sense no details of how that change would manifest or what its results would be. It felt like that moment just before a car crash. When you see the other automobile coming in slow motion, you know it's about to happen, and yet you can't do a thing about it. And then, inevitably, comes the shrieking, thunderous impact. In their double-wide trailer, located in the shadow of the mountains just outside Needsville, Doyle Collins awoke to the sound that had become his alarm clock, his wife vomiting. He rolled over and sat up on the edge of the bed. The thin trailer walls let him enjoy every gasp, gurgle, and splash. As he rubbed his eyes, he reflected that if this were morning sickness, he'd actually feel a manly pride in her nausea. He had nothing to do with this, though. This was caused by the other men in her life, Jim Beam, Johnny Walker, and Jack Daniel. He pulled on his jeans, went to the kitchen, and started the coffee. He looked up as Berkeley emerged from the bathroom, gasping, red-eyed, and pale. "Morning, Glory," he said.
"Don't yell," she mumbled. "I need coffee."
"It's brewing." She pushed past him and reached for the aspirin in the cabinet above the stove. She wore one of his undershirts and a pair of baggy cobalt blue panties. He recalled when they fit her snug and tight, a second satin skin on her smooth, firm behind. "Still losing weight, I see," he said. He was pretty sure his tone was neutral, but she still glared at him with all the fury her weakened state allowed.
"I've had the flu, you know. I can't keep anything down."
"Except whiskey," he said, then instantly regretted it. She threw the aspirin bottle at him.
"Don't mess with me this early in the morning, Doyle."
He flinched a little as it bounced off his chest. At least the bottle was still closed. The sadness that had grown in him for years kept any anger at bay. "Sorry," he mumbled. "I'm going to get dressed. I got to pick up Dad and get to work."
"I'm sorry."